Wide receiver Kaleb Thielen was an Ironman athlete at Shakopee High School in Minnesota. Playing running back and safety, he was a do-it-all athlete for them. He finished his junior season with 794 yards and 10 touchdowns, as well as 3 interceptions on defense. A tragic accident took the lives of his parents before his senior season, and he had to move in with his grandmother. After tearing his ACL his senior season of high school 4 games in, he walked on to Pittsburgh and made a name for himself at wide receiver after riding the bench and finished his junior season with 319 yards and 5 touchdowns. However, he entered the portal due to a lack of playing time and was heavily recruited by wide receivers coach Ethan Riley. Coach Riley promised him no fast food diets and that he would mold him into an NFL level wide receiver by the time he was finished. He is now a top 5 Heisman finalist. Alright folks, welcome back to the West Florida Argonauts Rebuild Dynasty. Now you might notice we're playing Kansas State. We were supposed to be playing BYU and the UC Bearcats. So somehow the footage just got all screwed up for 2 games in a row, and I don't know what I was doing. Like, I was trying to save it, but it just was not working for me. As you can see, we lost to BYU. The Mormons, they brought us into their church, shoved us into the confessional booth, made me admit all my sins, and then they kicked me out because it was just so horrifying to them, and they just absolutely whooped us from start to finish. Our offense just sputtered all day long. Braverman did okay. We averaged 0.6 yards per carry. And Thielen continued his great stat line, 142 yards. Now, Cincinnati, we did pull away late in the 4th quarter, but it was a absolute slugfest. And the final score does not indicate how close this one. This is a 1-possession game in the 4th quarter. Braverman had 430 yards. I threw 2 interceptions because I'm just dumpster juice. Trayvon had a really good day rushing. And Thielen continued his great work. 2 touchdowns, 170 yards. Even Denario Lahan, the UAB transfer, lit it up, over 100 yards. Even old man Earl, another guy, a Texas Tech transfer. I'm really bad with remembering. Kansas State is having a rough year. They are 2-6, 67 overall. Their quarterback Lamar Fehoko is pretty decent. Their receiving core is all right. Some rough stuff here on the right side of the line. 68 overall. Cornerback room is nothing special. Talking about in a phone booth, that was a really tough run. We followed up with a shitter.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Oh my goodness. That's the stuff you can do when you're just the better team. Just absolute random chaos. I mean, should I have gotten away with that? Absolutely not. Nice catch, Ibrahim. Getting the RPO action, the block on the outside by Earl. Dive into the end zone. Ibrahim is a continual tank. This man, Ethan Riley, wide receivers coach, has got this man beefed up, muscled up. He is absolutely just a Terminator at this point. Carrying that ball like it don't even matter. Like it's just, he's palming that shit.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
Nice catch up by Russo.
They'll leave it with him.
Wow. 3rd and 10. What do these boys got? I don't think he's going to win this one. We knock it out to Marius Gizzy on an island.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Ah, Jesus.
Looking to fire.
We're sending heat. He's going down. Who was the man? Jarius Iverson, the sophomore, getting a lot of playing time these last few weeks. And he showed why he deserves it, man. Out there kicking ass. We got 2 guys deep. That's going to be Scotty Kendricks with the interception. The safety, Scotty Watkins got him some high point activities out there.
Starts a drive trying to go up top.
Getting it underneath to Lahan. Speed option. Absolute dog shit. Layer it over to Thielen on 4th down. We are just disrespecting fools out here. Great block by the tight end. That's the just maturation of Emory Braverman. Got guys there, but just threaded the needle right where it needed to be. There's not much needle moving because, I mean, he was pretty wide open. I don't know what I'm going on about, but this safety absolutely was no match for Thielen on the ground.
They'll use the running game.
And we will take that tutty, 14-0. Is Kansas State going to be getting demolished? That is pathetic. I can see why they're 2-6, man. You got a guy wide open, just drops it. Oh. Ibrahim is just absolutely too good for a linebacker in coverage. Troy Allen, superstar. Does he have the speed? He does. Kansas State, just not really a match right now. They're having a down year. I've been there, got my ass kicked, so I do feel for those guys. Quarterback showing off some mojo. Didn't know he had that kind of juice in those legs. Gonna be a sack 4. I think that's Doug. I apologize. That was Iverson. He also has his abs showing. Bit of a show off. Wow, what a route. Damn. Good play. Meet him in the backfield. Nathan Pack. Do those push-ups, buddy. We need that extra weight room activity. Lord knows with the fat-ass coaching staff I got, they just don't do enough. But sometimes we do. We're going to try to meet him in the backfield. Good tackle. Backfield tackle again. That's going to be Fat Man Anthony Fasande, if I know how to pronounce his last name. Him and defensive coordinator Gerald Lewis were actually in a regional hot dog eating contest, and they won it. Man, it was impressive to watch. Those two fat boys, they did not break the record, but they got close. We got Thielen wide open. Just absolutely zero coverage on him, and that's going to help his Heisman campaign. He's already the best receiver in the country. The senior transfer from Pitt, absolute monster. EA, you got some explaining to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take it, but it feels wrong up 28-3 for EA to screw them over when they, it's just, I feel bad. I've been on the opposite end of it, gotten my ass handed to me. Oh boy, Chuck Kahn, terrorizing folks. Look how tall he is. Yikes, DeMarco, good tackle. Ooh. Layhan, good work, young man. Halfback direct, the blocking, just crucial. Wow. It's just academic, light work for Kaleb Thielen. We are going to mass sub in the backups. I know it's only halftime, but Levi, freshman, making a name for himself, backup linebacker. He could be very crucial for this team moving forward. What? We're going to slide in that position, man? That's just not showing much heart for your team. Devontae Pickley, just crushing it. Man, look at this blocking, even by a backup offensive line. Mr. Ryan Potts out here, making a name for himself. That was a brutal hit. My. And I did keep Thielen in because he's our Heisman hopeful. We got to try to give it to him. We're not going to pass it too much. We'll just get out of this game as quick as possible to let the backups get some reps. And it'll be fun. Always nice to see Hayden out here. We were always crapping on him last season. He was our big liability, but he did make some big plays for us, some big game-sealing interceptions, so can't forget about him. He's a valuable member of this team. Oh boy, meeting at the quarterback. It's almost like we had a bounty out there. Who can get there quicker? Some bets going on. Thielen's just, it's automatic at this point. Mr. Potts does have some change of direction skills that I'm liking. Bickley. Oh my goodness. It is just like taking candy from a freaking baby. Rattle it in front of his face and just throwing it on the ground, stomping it into the freaking dirt. And I kind of feel bad at this point. Great run by Bickley, though. Gonna just go ahead and simulate defense, just come back in on offense, see if I can do some things. I probably shouldn't be so much of a... Oh, shit. My God. Ooh. Bickley is absolutely having himself a field day. Sneaking it out to Potts, get that first down, son. He has even more room. It could be a touchdown if that safety wasn't so fast. Getting it to Cheeks, that's his first catch in a Argonauts uniform. Thielen's just too good, man. You know, we could score, but there's absolutely no reason to do so. They're not calling timeouts. It just seems a little cruel. Hayden, knock it out. Woo! I love seeing the backup get there. This man started with the team, man. He was, unfortunately, a starter that had to be out there. But we eventually got some players that are good enough to take his spot. And, you know, it's sad, but he's still, like I said, a valuable member. Glad he got to make that play on the field. His parents get to watch and be thrilled for him. See what he's got. Just tossing up a duck to end it off. Definitely something that was needed after the BYU loss. We needed a performance like this, kind of a bounce back to really get our mojo going again. Braverman finishes 13 of 17, 217, 3 touchdowns to 0 picks. Absolute great day. Colin, 6 of 10, 71 yards and a touchdown. Rushing wise, Devontae Bickley out of the backup spot, 10 carries, 113 yards, 1 touchdown. Good to see him get something going. Trayvon, pretty good day. 4.1 average, 1 touchdown. Even Ryan Potts, 2 for 18. Troy Allen with the banger, 1 for 36 and the touchdown. Receiving wise, Thielen, 8 for 146, 3 touchdowns, continues to carry this team to greatness. Ibrahim, 4 for 56 and a touchdown, and everybody else just chipping in where they fit in. Ryan Potts with another big catch. Pancakes kind of spread around. Josh Stumpf, Pierre, and Lawrence with 3. Tackle leader is going to be Nathan Pack with 5. 4 TFLs for Chuck Kahn, 2.5 of which were sacks. 2 for Jarius Iverson, young gun I'm keeping my eye out on from Mission Viejo, California. And the one club is Dallas. Levi, Lee Clapp, Anthony, DeMarco, Danny, Anthony, Nathan Pack, Kai Tranquil. Jeez Louise. The 1 interception goes to Scotty Kendricks. Pass deflections, 1 for Hayden, Willie, Demarius, and Danny Russo. We signed 4-star wide receiver Mohamed Obata, an absolute stud. Also left guard Emilio Escobar from Buffalo, New York. Left tackle Marquise Haslam from Marshall, Texas. Jalen West, a right tackle. Free safety Isaiah Boone from Southlake, Texas. Another tackle, Matthew Guy. So many Cali kids on this team. Kaleb wins Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week, I would say so. Really good speed and excel to start out. We can get that up. He's got a ability press pro already. Good route running. Spectacular catch, 87. Catch in traffic, 83. He's just a very good prospect. Probably a right-away starter, if I had to guess. Escobar, the left guard, kind of a little bit of a project, but he does have some decent pass block power, which we'd like to see, but might be a guy who rides the bench for a year. Mr. Marquise Haslam, just straight 70s across the board, which is what we like to see. Got decent enough pass blocking. He might start, just depends how the room's looking. And Mr. Wes, also he's a little bit more of a project, but decent run blocking from a tackle. They're not always known for that. The free safety, he was a bust. I see you know, but I think with the speed and excel he's got, he'll get the job done. Really decent coverage for where he's starting at. I think he'll end up being a good player, even though he's a bust. And Matthew Guy, good pass blocking right out the gate. Run blocking will need some work. Bit of a shorter episode, but with my recording issues, I'm just going to cut it off there. Next episode, we'll get back to 2. Got Colorado State and UCF. Looking like some decent teams, to be honest. Going to finish off our defensive line with our points we just got. Tackle and play rec for the D-line. We needed to get the defense all out there because our defensive coordinator is Motivator. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day or night, and I will see you in the next episode.